This is Harlem Eubank. You're watching Sporting Icons.
All right, everybody, hope you're all doing fantastic. So over the last couple of days, Gervonta Tank Davis has been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Okay, not for the first time, but quite recently, listen, we all know what's going on as far as the allegations are concerned. And of course, that's what they always were allegations. But it certainly didn't look good on Tank Davis, given some of his history and, again, other accusations. But the woman who accused Tank Davis of these things, such as a closed-handed slap, whatever that is, has now put out a statement. Now, she is the mother of Tank Davis's daughter. As I say in America, in some parts, baby mama. I don't get that term, it's just whatever. Anyway, now, I don't know about Tank Davis's private life, his personal life. Are they together? Did they used to be together, but now they're separated and they share custody, or whoever? Are they married? I don't know. Maybe the one night stand kind of thing. You tell me, okay? Anyway, she put out a statement, and this is what it reads. These past days have been hurtful and extremely exhausting for all parties involved. I pride myself on being extremely private. This situation was the last thing I wanted to be made public. The state of our relationship has been in a fragile space, and Gervonta and I were both at fault for the argument. While the emotions were running high, I made an unnecessary call to law enforcement in a tense moment while I was frantic. Gervonta did not harm me or our daughter. Today, we have sought the help necessary to move forward with our lives. I'm confident that we will succeed within our co-parenting dynamic with the counselling provided to us. So there you have it. Whatever her name is it Janessa or... Anyway, as I said, I don't know quite what the relationship is between them two. Are they exes? Are they together? Either way, they have a daughter together. Okay, that much we do know. And she accused him of battery. Now, you could look at this in a number of ways. Firstly, if you're a super fan of Tank Davis, well, this says what we always believed, he was innocent. Okay. Or if you really dislike Tank Davis, well, she's covering for him and blah, blah, blah. So there are a number of ways of looking at it. Now, firstly, you could look at it and say, okay, so maybe she was lying. Maybe she did overreact or whatever. Okay. Quite where did this accusation of a closed-handed slap come from, though? Where did it come from? Now, if she's telling the truth now, but lied beforehand, then basically she's wasted the law enforcement's time, has she not? So surely she should get a slap in for that, as in a slap on the wrist from the law, right? Because she's wasted their time. They could have been out solving real crimes, not some woman who's just overreacted to shit, right? So there's that way of looking at it. But again, you could look at it the other way. Maybe she's like, well, if they are together, well, I really want him around because I like the kind of money that he brings in. I like the house that we live in. You know what? I'm okay to get a dig in once in a while. I'm going to protect him. He's got court cases coming up and all that kind of good stuff. I don't want to be adding fuel to the fire. At the end of the day, he's the father of my daughter, whatever. Okay. So there are a few different ways of looking at it. So we don't know for sure whether or not he gave her, quote unquote, a closed hand slap. We don't know. But again, with some of the things that Tank Davis has been alleged with before, grabbing a woman, is it the same woman? I don't know. A basketball game or whatever, and his hit and run incidents and all these other kind of things. It didn't look good for him. It really didn't. But either way, it is what it is. Now, I was watching a program with my wife. My wife put it on a couple of days ago, like funny enough, where it's here in the UK of this kind of situation, right? And the police are being followed by cameras into the house of these victims, and a couple of them absolutely battered. You can see these poor women battered. But when it comes down to it, as in prosecuting and all that kind of good stuff, they don't want to do it. They change their mind. Why? Because I still love him. He'll change. All that kind of stuff, right? So maybe this is one of those kind of instances. She's been asked to do it, put out this statement there. Or maybe she genuinely did lie about it originally and now she's telling the truth. It could be that. But either way, quite obviously, their relationship is quite a fragile place, as she quite openly puts out there. So therefore, you shouldn't really be together, should you? If she's calling the police on you and accusing you of things, then she's probably going to do it again at some point, right? And next time, who knows? maybe people won't believe it. Go, well, you know what? You lied before. And if he has been doing it, well, you've been covering for him. So either way, it's a very toxic environment for your daughter, is it not? And with Gervonta Davis being in the public eye, not really good for their daughter, is it? He really isn't. But anyway, it is what it is. As I said, it depends on what side of the fence that you sit on. And yes, I have seen this video about him with like a gob on his face and his shirt's torn and all that kind of stuff. Where people say, see, she was the one who assaulted him, not the other way around. Well, again, maybe she reacted to him after the other incident. Maybe, or maybe you're right. Maybe she's the one who goes for him. Maybe he's the victim in all this. We don't know. Anyway, my thoughts, drop me yours, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.